Hi guys, and welcome back to yet another Jurassic World Evolution episode. I've actually thought about getting our first carnivore for today's episode. So, the first thing we gotta do is basically just remodule this whole place. I don't think it's that good to have like this big of a cage. I don't know, because I don't think all animals can be like very many in one particular area. You see here, this one has this kind of population, which is kind of many. Then we have Stratomitis. They can be, it can be a lot of them. So I guess. And what is their size? The preferred size? There isn't like... No, it isn't like a preferred size of the cage, so to speak. So the good thing here would be if we got all of the animals to the right side, I think. So how are we gonna do that? I know you can send out a helicopter and not seduce, or is it seduce? I don't. Not seduce. That's the wrong word. I think. Or sell unconscious dinosaurs and remove dead dinosaurs. Okay, so that is what they can do. Tranquilize. No, I don't want that. Select highlight the obvious in the woods. Tranquilize. Isn't that making them go to sleep? I hope it is. Okay, let's just do 2 of them. Because while the helicopter is doing his thing, we are gonna continue just building the fence. We really need to move this enclosure, and yeah. So how do we do that? Is it probably demolish? Yeah, it probably is. Ish. Can't even speak, man. And we need to buy another one of these because it's separated into 2 kind of areas. I hope I'm doing the right thing now. Come on, dinosaur, can you move a bit?
You'll need to call
Okay,
in the
let's
offshore
just do
transport team
no.
to safely move this dinosaur back to its enclosure.
I know, mate. Tranquilize that one. So these ones, the big ones, is on the right side. So those 2 we don't really need to care about that much. I like this music, it's pretty cozy. Let's just keep on building. So for now we will have the carnivores and the herbivores in the same area.
And with you, I like what I see. Keep it up.
Let's put a gate there. And they're pretty expensive. But I played a bit off screen or whatever. So how many tasks can I give him? Not that many, I think. Or can I?
Asset collection request received.
Okay, I can.
En route to collect the asset.
Okay, why did I pick them up? Oh, we have more than 1 helicopter. Okay. So I guess this is fine. So let's send our expedition team out to search for a carnivore. And our first carnivore is gonna be a Ceratosaurus. We can actually go to this area as well, but it's the same percent, so I think this is England, and we can't really. And here's Sweden, Norway, Finland, Denmark. I like that they use the real map or whatever. Here we have a Hujangosaurus. It's an interesting name. I don't know how that looks. But for now we are just in the USA area. And we have also a few things to read. So this is one of the things that we collected. Amphibian fossils. Amphibian fossils record some of the first land animals having evolved from bony fish some 370 million years ago. Interesting. Intense immune response. Grey reef shark. DNA provides significant resistance to disease, including cancer. Ooh. That's a good Jane, then. We should test that. Okay, this is the Hammer Creation Lab, which is basically what we use to create the dinosaurs. Not that fun to read, I think, because we know how it works. Jurassic Park Gate was a huge entrance for the park. Dr. Ian Malcolm commented on their size, wondering, what have they got in there? King Kong? Well, yeah, kinda. Okay, so we have a new character, Isaac Clement, which I met when I played off screen, so yeah. From the time he was a young boy, Isaac, an only child, always had an interest in mechanical toys, miniatures, robotics, trains, remote control with vehicles, and so on. Basically anything that moved. His father was an aerospace mechanic and encouraged this in young Isaac. Every birthday and holiday, Isaac gifts were building sets and electric circuitry kits. He loved them and always wanted more. Isaac grew up in Somerville, Massachusetts, or whatever, just outside of Boston. After high school, where he graduated with honors, Isaac was accepted into MIT, making his parents proud and fulfilling his dream of attending a prestigious university. He focused on a business degree, and while interning for a major amusement park, caught the entertainment bug. Isaac took a break from his master's in marketing to become a tour guide, then worked behind the scenes in operations, learning everything he could about the business. Soon he was able to get a job designing rides, and this is where he blossomed. For the past 3 years, Isaac has been director of the entertainment division at Las Cinco Muertes. He's a triple threat, creative business savvy, but with an engineer background that gives him unique insights into how complex systems operate. Isaac's light-hearted nature disguises someone who is completely dedicated to his work. He has a way of seeing through a problem to a logical solution, and Isaac always expects others to be as dedicated as he is to making sure guests to the park, his guests, as he often says, have the best experience possible. Okay, Dr. Ellie Sattler. Later, Dr. Sattler and Muldoon rebooted the system to restore the park systems and power, which allowed the velociraptors to escape their secure pen. She managed to escape back to the visitor center, but Muldoon wasn't so lucky. She was reunited with Dr. Grant, and they rescued the children as they were hunted by the velociraptors. Trapped in the lobby by the raptors, they were saved at the last moment as the Tyrannosaurus charged in, allowing the survivors to flee the building. 8 years later, Dr. Sattler was contacted by Dr. Grant during the events on Isla Sorna. She was able to organize a rescue by the US Marine Corps. Roland Tembo. Roland Tembo was a well-known big game hunter who operated from Mombasa in Kenya. Peter Ludlow hired them to lead a team of hunters tasked with retrieving dinosaurs from Isla Sorna to be exhibited in a new facility in San Diego. Tembo was convinced by his friend Aya Sidhu to join the expedition. For his fee, he demanded to be allowed to hunt one of the adult Tyrannosaurus. Initially, the operation went well, with a variety of dinosaurs captured. Tembo's knowledge of dinosaurs seemed limited as he couldn't pronounce some of the names, but he ran the team efficiently. The success was short-lived as the dinosaurs were let loose by Nick Van Oven and Dr. Sarah Harding. His plan to hunt a T-Rex was based upon capturing the infant and using it as bait to lure its parents into a killing zone. The infant was rescued by Van Oven, who also stole the bullets from Roland's gun. When Roland encountered the T-Rex, he discovered his lack of animation and had to tranquilize the dinosaur. You can hear the... can barely talk. What the frick? Okay, hookworms. Hookworms are a type of intestinal parasite from the roundworm group. The number of worms will typically determine the symptoms for the initial infection, and these include rashes, abdominal pain, and diarrhea. Infection can spread through contaminated dung or food sources, with hygiene being the most effective preventive action. Whatever. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Do we have any fossils? No, yeah. You're not back just yet. Probably soon though. Awesome. So, which button do I press to look over? Oh, not that one. Oh, that's cool. There's quick buttons for those.
Asset delivered. Asset delivery confirmed.
Yeah, I know you're done. Oh, whatever.
Keen to put your piloting skills to the test, I see.
Huh. Not really flying it myself. It's interesting though. Let's see if we can research something. Building upgrades. We don't want to waste too much electricity. These two aren't that important to get. This would be a good upgrade to the park. What I know, since I played last time, we didn't upgrade. We didn't open the park, so the park is at the time closed. Interesting. It's fun to create dinosaurs with different colors. Oh, Jesus. So, I think it's... Oh wait, the park is open. Okay then. So, we have a hotel here. I don't know if we went through that in the last episode. But one thing that they have... I don't know if this was a thing before. But you can actually go on top of the hotel and like view the view.
Ah, you did it. Congratulations to us both.
A Ceratosaurus fossil.
No matter what anyone else says, science is what makes or breaks us. Admittedly, sometimes both. But on Isla Matanceros, you are making us and yourself look good.
Yes,
and that's worth a reward.
Indeed it is. Did I get some money for that, or what you mean with reward? So now we have visited Colorado, USA. The Morrison Formation was named after Morrison, Colorado, where the first fossils were recovered by Arthur Lakes in 1877. The region was one of the key locations of the bomb wars during the late 19th century. It is a vast area of different layers covering 1.5 million square kilometers and covering Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Kansas. Fuck. Oh, the game crashed and I have seriously no idea why it does that. No idea. So it will be a very short episode today. But yeah. When it crashed, I will have to end the episode. It's how it is. And I don't know why it's crashed. I will probably look into it some other time. But that is gonna be all. So, yeah. Thanks so much for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed. Even though it was a weird ending. Whatever. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And if you're new here, you should subscribe if you want to see more content from me. And I hope you will tune in for my next video. Bye, guys.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time.